enthusiastic greeting. Hello, beautiful dogs. Wow. I can see one of the problems right here. Uh-huh.
I wasn't embarrassed about Zoe or Luca in front of Victoria because I need somebody outside of me to go, this is going on, there is a problem here, because Adam sure won't listen to me.
Training begins at the front door.
I know one of the biggest difficulties you have is when people come in and Zoe jumps all over them. I don't care whether she's sitting or whether she's standing or whether she's lying down. I just want her to stay in one position, wherever that position is going to be. All dogs need motivation to work. You're going to be using food, and the only time you give her a treat is after the whole command is completed. All right?
Victoria has Layla ring the doorbell to demonstrate.
Stay. Stay. Uh-oh. And she moves forward. She's not going to get to greet the person. The person stays outside. Stay. Come in. Stay. Stay.
On the second attempt, Zoe catches on and is rewarded with a bit of chicken.
Say hi. Say hi. Good girl. Now, I'd like you to do this, Layla. Wait 10 seconds.
Stay. The door training would really, really help us to have guests over if this succeeds. Okay, good girl.
Say hello.
Say hello.
Hi. Hello, miss.
With Zoe responding well to the training, Victoria wants Adam to try with Luca.
Luca, stay. Stay. Stay.
Don't be combative. Nice light voice.
Stay. Stay. Stay.
With Luca showing resistance, Adam's indulgent instinct takes over.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Should I give him a treat so that he knows that I have them?
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
Adam has such a history of spoiling the dogs, giving them whatever they want whenever they want it. I think all of this is going to be very hard for him. He has to exercise impulse control.
Luca, stay. Stay. Luca, stay. Luca, stay. Stay. Good boy.
All right, now, that was good. You're still a little combative. This is very interesting because you've got this kind of relationship where you put any kind of pressure on him at all, he fights right back at you. Don't you dare tell me what to do, he's saying.
Now that Luca has reluctantly made some progress, it's time to work with both dogs together.
Zoe, stay. 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 Zoe, stay. 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 Stay.
Keep your body upright.
I was frustrated, trying to figure out a way to get Luca to listen and do what he's told to do. Stay. 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 Luca, stay.
Adam was taking quite a while. He was really struggling with it. But, you know, it's tough. With two dogs that have a habit of barking and jumping up on people, it takes time.
Stay.
After 20 minutes of training, Adam finally gets Victoria in the door.
Stay. Stay.
Nearly. Nearly. Okay. Adam has done very little training with his dogs. And so to actually get up and do some and work with his dogs, I think it was a big thing for him.
I think this is going to be really difficult for him.
Yeah. I think everything is going to be difficult for you because it's changing a habit. You're changing a habit of a lifetime. When your guests come in and you've done the beautiful stays at the door and you release the dogs to say hello, Zoe especially is going to jump up, no doubt about it. Zoe jumps up on people as they come and sit down on the couch. So I just wanted to teach her that that was unacceptable. If you sit down on the sofa like this, all right, she's going to jump up. A visitor gets up, ignores, crosses the hands. She's got 4 paws on the ground. Sit down. Good girl, praise her. I like this. I want 4 paws on the ground. Visitor gets up, ignores. You now step in, tell her to get down.
Zoe, get down. Zoe, get down.
And now use, but use a lure.
Zoe, get down. Get down. Get down. Good girl.
Okay, now I sit down again. All right, treats go away.
I think it's going to be extremely hard for Adam not to give free rewards to Luca for doing nothing. I don't believe that Adam's gonna do it.
Both dogs, all right. Adam, you try and get her down from here.
Okay. Zoe, get down. Zoe, get down. Come on. Making the transition from looking at Zoe and Luca as children to having the dog-owner relationship, it's going to be a tough transition for me.
All right, but you still get her attention, still work it.
Zoe, come on, get down. Get down, come on. Get down. Don't give me those puppy eyes. Get down.
I think training is going to be tough, both with the dogs and with the people.
Get down, come on.
She just turns her head.
Get down.
Good girl, good girl. Now,
Good girl.
can you get him off me?
Luca, get down. Come on. Get down.
There you go.
I'm gonna really work on lowering my tone and making it more friendly in hopes that maybe he will recognize that as not a confrontation, but as me really asking him to go do something.
Do you think you will be able to follow through when you come through the door after you've been out for a while? Are you going to be able to ignore your dogs when they're jumping all over you?
That's gonna be really tough, but we're gonna have to do it for the betterment of everybody.
Yes.
A few days later, Victoria checks in to see how Adam and Layla have been getting on.
Hi. Okay, stay.
Today, they're practicing the door training.
Stay.
Way to go, Zoe.
Zoe's continued to make huge strides, but Luca's finding it harder to stay focused.
Sit.
And so is Layla.
Sit. You make me want to fight with you. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay.
Layla, you cannot get frustrated. You have to be patient because you've got to realize this is going to take some time.
It was really hard for me. I get really frustrated.
Since Layla's getting nowhere, Adam steps in to show her it can be done.
Stay. I think that Layla gets apprehensive around the door because Luca's barking. So I think that once Layla realizes that Luca will respond to her, and if she's calm, he'll calm down as well. Good boy! Who's daddy's boy?
Way to go, Adam.
Victoria is returning to Adam and Layla's home to see if their work with Luca and Zoe is paying off.
Hi.
With Adam keeping the dogs focused, Victoria immediately makes it through the front door.
Sit. Sit. Good boy. Good boy.
Zoe.
Hi, Victoria.
Zoe.
Down.
No jumping.
Zoe.
Okay, well, that was one jump. That's
wasn't
much better.
perfect, but it was better.
All right.
Encouraged by the progress so far, Victoria finds out how Layla is feeling.
The door has been a little frustrating for me. I need to really calm down and remember that this isn't going to be an overnight fix. It's going to take a lot of work.
You said that the door training was a bit frustrating. I mean, when I came in, I really was jumped on. I was jumped on once.
Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.